Runaway Race Horse. Chapter 4. Galloway. Galloway could have gotten that when he was rolling in the mud. Think said he probably rolled over the rock, rolled, rolled, rolled over a rock or piece of wood. Yes, probably, Joshi said. He wiped his soapy sponge over the strange sign, and it disappeared. Think a trained horse, think a trained horse on well away again to rinse off the soap. Lucy Rose found some tower hanging towers hanging on the wall, and they loved the well-away coat. When he was dry and and when he was dry and shining, shining, 모르겠네. 맞네. Dry and shiny. Lucy Rose unhooked Wallaway right from the pot to put him in his store. Come on, boy, she said. Wallaway rolled his eye at Lucy Rose. He he, he stiffened his leg and refused to work. Good job, kid, Forrest said, and he worked into the bone. He looks like a new horse. He want to go in his store, Lucy Rose said. Let me try, Forrest said. He took the reed from Lucy Rose and began stroking Willoway's neck. He spoke softly He spoke softly in the horse's ear. After minutes, Willoway walked into his store. He stuck he stuck his nose into the oat bucket and began eating. Forrest closed the store door behind Willoway. He was probably a little spooked from being out during the storm and coming home to all these strangers, he said. Just then, Sunny rode through the barn's rear door on a mountain bike. She hopped up, ran the bike against the wall, and strode over in tall, muddy boots. There a bad boy. There's the bad boy, she said, reaching over the store door to pat his nose. Galloway rolled his eyes, threw, threw his head up, and backed into a corner. Easy, boys, Sonny murmured. She looked at Forrest. He seems scared of me. He did the, he did the same he did the same thing with me, Lucifer said. The five humans watched the horse, who was also watching them. Could he have eaten something bad while he was gone? Josie asked. It's possible, Forrest said, but he looked fine, and he just ate some oat. Sonny studied the horse. I hope he'll run okay tomorrow. How far away is Saratoga? Dink said. Dink asked. A few horses. It's near Albany. Sonny told him. She rocketed at first. I will come over at 6 and rode well away into the trailer. I will be there in plenty of time for him to relax before his race. Good, Price said. Now let's go see what Warren brought for our super. Forrest looked at his horse. No more disappearing tricks, Villa, he said. Sunny flurried the storm, top door shut, and checked it. Then the reach was in place. See you tomorrow in Saratoga, she said. The kid watched her straddle her mountain bike and ride out the door. She looked funny, pedaling. Feathering a bike in mud rubber boots. Uncle Warren was back with groceries, groceries. Soon, soon they were all eating a hearty after supper. They finished the Scrabble games. At 9 o'clock, Preston stood up and yawned. Wrong day tomorrow, he said. I'm ready to turn in. Sounded good to me, too, said Uncle Grant. See you all in the morning. He pat Dink on the head and left the room. The kid patted down the hall to their rooms. As Dink and Josh were crawling into their bed, they heard a knock. Lucy Rose opened the door. Nice Daffy Duck, James. Josh, she said, marching into the room with her book. Quack, quack, Josh said. Lucy Rose sat on the end of Dink's bed with the book on her lap. I want to read you guys something, she said. Oh, good, Josh said. Can we have milk and cookies too? Lucy Rose held up her book. This is really about learning to ride your own horse, she said. But there are capture, there are capture about jockey. She opened the book and began reading. Jockey must earn the horse trust. A good jockey does this by feeding and grooming the horse regularly. Most horses run to like their jockey and become friends. Lucy Rose looked up from the page. Does anything strike you about that? She asked. Like what? Said Josh. Well, did you notice how Bellaway act around Sonny? Lucy Rose said. He sure didn't seem very friendly to her, said Dink. Yeah, he backed away as soon as she came in, said Josh. Actually, Lucy Rose said, I think we're away afraid of Sonny. Chapter 5. A hand on his shoulder woke Dink from a sound sleep. The right next to his bed was on. The black salon lay on the bed covers, still opened. Through sleepy eyes, he looked into his uncle's face. Morning, Donny, Uncle Warren said quietly. Time to get up. Hi, Uncle Warren, Dink said. You boys have to hop to it, Uncle Warren said. Forrest went to get on the road right after breakfast. He smiled at Dink and left the room. Dink tossed his pillow over at Josh's bed, then walked here into the bathroom. Joshi grumbled, Joshi grumbled. Joshi grumbled. But soon they were both, but soon they were both dressed and had 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 for the kitchen. Forrest and Rose were sitting at the table eating oatmeal. Uncle Warren took a pot off the stove and filled the bowl for Dink and Josh. Everyone's sleep all right? Forrest asked. I did, Rose said. She spun some brown sugar of her carrier. carrier. Today her color was purple. Purple leggings, purple blouse, purple headband, purple headband, purple sneakers. Me too, Dingo said, except poor Josh snoring all night. They are quickly then left the house and peered into Forest's car. Dink, Josh, and Rose sat in the bird bus. They each had their books, and Josh had brought his pillow. Forrest turned out of his driveway and drove through Richmond. After making a few turns, he was on the wide highway. Dink saw the sign that said Albany 120 miles. A few hours later, they arrived in Saratoga Springs. Forrest followed his car into the parking lot. They all climbed out of the car and stretched their legs under tall trees. Dink saw a long green barn. Near the barn, men and women were grooming horse, feeding horse, exercising, exercising, exer- hmm, feeding horse, exercising horse. There were horses everywhere. Rosie Ross took pictures of horse and one of brown with the sun shining on the greenwood. Let's go find Sunny, Forrest suggest. She will be in Bond East Store number 21. They cut through some trees, following a wide path. Brown stood on both sides of the path. Each barn had a ruddy red paint, painted on one side. The gravel walkway was crowded with people. Some were working horse, others were just looking. Thereupon each Josh said, sprinting ahead, and the kid found Sonny outside the store 21. She had one put on the barrel of hay and was bopping her riding boots with a cross. A can of black boots polish sat on the floor. Hi, Sonny, Polish said. Sonny wore white riding pants. Her silk racing shirt was green with yellow strip on the arm. Circling her left arm was a crossband with the number 21 stitched stitched on. Her hair was tucked. Her her hair her her hair was tucked up under her hat covered 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 in yellow silk. Over sharp goggles rest on the hat visor. Sonny dropped the cross and smiled. "Hi, everyone," she said. "Any problems?" Forrest asked. "He didn't want to walk into the trailer this morning," Sonny said. "And he definitely didn't like me getting him ready once we got here." "Good morning, Galloway," Forrest said to his horse. "Why are you giving Sonny a hard time, boy?" Everyone peered into the store. Galloway was standing in a corner with his eye on the newcomers. His rookie triptych. "Sonny," Forrest said. "Nice job." Sonny had brushed Galloway's coat till it grabbed. The white tape she wrapped around his neck ankles looked snowy against his nearly black coat. "Why do you wear goggles?" Rose asked Sunny. "To protect my eyes," Sunny said. "During race, the horse in front of me cut up dirt. You should see me when I race in the rain. Totally covered in mud." "What time is the race?" Dick asked. We are in the second one," Sonny said. "2 o'clock? We'll be cheering you on," Uncle Warren said. "Can I take a picture of you and Willoway?" Rose asked. "Sure," Sonny said. She walked into the store and put her hand on Willoway's head. Willoway rolled his eyes at her and threw his head back. Rose is right. Drew think Willoway doesn't like Sonny at all. Rose snapped a picture. "Okay, gang, let's go grab our state," Price said, "to get past the private box." They had to climb up 3 flights of stairs. Throng, Throngs of people filled the grandstand. Music was playing, and everyone seemed to be having a good time. The viewing box had a row of seats under a little roof. On both sides were other private boxes. Straight, straight ahead, straight ahead, straight ahead was a perfect view of the starting gate and over racetrack. "How long is the race?" Josh asked. "Twice around the track," Forrest said. "A stake, stock, stake, a stock, a stock of race program was on one seat. Forrest had them out. "Well away on page 2, he said. The kid quickly checked and found well-away names. Sonny was listed as a well-away jockey. "This is so exciting," Rose said. She set her camera on the floor under her chair. A waiter wearing a white jacket came and took their lunch order. They made it simple for him. Five cheeseburgers, five lemonade. Where did the horse end up? Joshi asked. At the finishing line, Uncle Warren said. Down there behind the starting gate. The waiter brought their food. As they ate, they watched the group of horses and their ride come out onto the track. Some of the horses were barking and prancing. The jockeys were outfitted in bright colors. Each ride wore goggles like sunnies. The horses were white, gray, black, and several shades of brown. On was a palomino, palomino, golden palomino. Down below the owner box, people were lined up along the track fence. They began cheering when they saw the horse at the starting gate. Suddenly, a man's voice came over the speakers. "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen," she cried. "The first race is about to begin." While he called out the names of the horse and jockeys, the rider, the readers moved their horse up to the starting gate. Then a loud bell sounded, and the horse buzzed onto the track. The jockeys stood in the stirrups, stirrups, their headbands low over the horse's neck. The crowd shouted and cheered. Even above the noise, the kid could hear the thunder of the horse hoofs on the track. Clumps of dirt flew into the air behind each horse, and it's a Mary, and the red. The announcer exclaimed. Starburst is ranks behind. Cranberry sauce is salt. Then it was over. A white horse had rocket across the finish line first, and reached Mary by half a length. Yelled the announce. As the kid watched the jockey friend Mary to the winner's suckers. A woman wearing a dress and a white hat presents the jockey with the trophies. A man in a suit beams and poses for the pictures. That's the horse owner. Forrest informed the kid. "Is our race next?" Dink asked, checking his program. "Yes, in just a few minutes," Forrest said. He pointed to the track. "The horses are coming out already." The three kids stood up. "Which one is fell away?" "Which one is fell away?" Lucy Ross said, getting her camera ready. "There are a lot of dark horses with white marks on their forehead." Forrest pointed over her shoulder. "In front of the white horse," he said, "see Sonny's yellow hat. And you can see the big 21 on Railway's Cedars blanket. blanket, blanket. The horse and rider approached the starting gate when the announcer shouted, "Number 21 is well away. ridden by Sunny Field. Dinker, Josh, and Rush Rose cheered. Rush Rose snapped the pictures. Forrest put two fingers in his mouth and whistled. Then the announcer voice boomed over the loudspeakers. Now the second race, an even dozen be betweens out there. And then, and then the shouting bell sounded, and the race was on. The crowd began yelling, but didn't drawing out the announcer voice. What a sight! Pork Pansy Pansy Pant is out front. High Five is next. Here comes Freddy Burns on the outside. And look at this. Dancer is snaking up on Freddy Burns. He's passing High Five. Dancer is in the lead. Josh and Rush Rhodes were on their feet. They jumped and yelled, "Come on, Holloway!" But Holloway was nowhere near the front. Number 21 was second to rest as the horse barrels toward the finish line. By the time the race was over, Holloway had fallen back even more. He came in dead last. The kid sat down, disappointed. Disappointed. Forrest started the racetrack. What happened? Uncle Warren said. Forrest shook his head. Holloway has never run so badly, he said. There's something more wrong. Well, he tried, Uncle Warren said, laying his, laying his hand on Forrest's shoulder. I know I can expect Holloway to win every race, Forrest agreed, but he's never run this poorly. Can we go see him? Dink asked. Sure, Forrest said, checking his watch. Meet us back here in about 15 minutes, okay? The kid clambers down the grandstand steps and ran toward the barn. They entered the barn and walked past Cru- Cruise horse fearing from stall. They're well away, Josh said, pointing. The horse, slick with sweat, was tight outside the store 21. Sonny was whipping him down with towels. Sorry broke it up and nodded at the kid. I'm sorry you didn't win, Rushrow said. No, as sorry as I am. Sonny muttered. Her outfit was filthy. She had removed her helmet and her hair hung down, damp, and straggly, where her goggles had been. Yeah, her race was cream, the rest was smart with sweet and truck gleamed. Her once shiny black boots were now brown with dust. Sonny knelt down and began unwinding the tape from Holloway's leg. The tape was grimy. Sonny shook her head as she walked. Holloway was running like a different horse, she said. She walked, she walked away to find the trash can for the solid tape, leaving Wellaway tied of his door. Maybe Wellaway was just tired, Dink said. Maybe. Lucy Rose agreed. But jockey can make a horse go slower. Joshi asked and Lucy Rose. You think Sonny made Wellaway lose the race? Lucy Rose shrugged. I don't know. Sonny came back and untied Wellaway. She had to tug him up the ramp. He rolled his eyes as she worked him into the trailer. Sonny crawled and reached the trailer door without saying a word. She climbed into the cab and drove away. Something something weird is definitely going on between Galloway and Sonny, Rose said. Galloway might just be having a bad day, Dick said. Rose looked at her watch. We'd better get back, she said. They start walking toward the viewing stand. Dink noticed a small group of gathered people gathered around the dark horse and its rider. There's a winner, he said. Yeah, that's her, said Josh. I want to get a picture, Rose said. The kid walked to the winner's sucker. They wiggled through the crowd until they were standing next to the dancer. Dancer's chest and leg were sweaty. The white tape that covered his ankles was dirty. The jockey was dirty, too. He smiled as people took pictures. A man wearing a cowboy hat and dark grass reached up and shook the jockey's hand. Well done, Andy, he said. Piece of cake, Mr. B, the jockey answered. Guys, move closer, Rose said. I want to get a picture of you and Dancer. Dink and Josh stepped over and stood in front of Dancer. Joshi giggled when the horse but him gently in the back. The jockey flicked flicked the rein, and Dancer put his head between Dink and Josh's shoulders. Lucy Rose snapped the picture. Her camera made a whirring noise, letting her know that the roll of film had run out. Dink looked at his watch. Come on, guys. They're waiting for us. They hurried away to found Forrest and Uncle Grant in the viewing box. How did the away look? Forrest asked. Tried. Tired. Tired. 아, 이거 발음이 안 되지. Tied.
Tired.
맞네. Tired, Josh said. Sonny brought him and they took up. I guess we'd better leave too, Forrest said. They had for the parking lot. Dink, Josh, and Roosevelt worked behind Forrest and Uncle Grant. Lucy Rose held up her camera. I can't wait to get my film developed. she whispered. I think that last picture is a bit cruel. Maybe Fallaway is sick, Uncle Brian suggests on the way back. Forrest nodded. I will call the vet and get him to come over, he said. The kid sat in bed. Josh slept against his pillow with his mouth open. Next to him, Rose read Running to Right. And tomorrow is chapter 8 and finish it. Okay? Thank you. Bye bye.